Well, summer has flown by and parents and their kids are gearing up to go back to school. With the school year fast approaching, there are many parents out there wondering, how should I transition my child back to a more hectic and regimented school schedule? Well, we're talking about that and talking about making that change just as smooth as possible with licensed social worker and director of residential programs at Daniel, Rebecca Van Dellen. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, we were just talking about the transition period. How do you ease your child into getting back into waking up early for school?
Well, the night before school can be really hectic the first day of school, so you don't want to start then. Make sure you're starting ahead of time. If you haven't already, go ahead and start getting back into that routine with the regular bedtime that you would have at school, waking your children up at the time they would need to get up for school, so their bodies are back to the schedule of timing that they'll need.
Yeah, what generally happens, when a child is not really prepared for that new wake-up schedule and a full day of class? No opportunity for a nap anymore.
Right. Well, if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're going to bed late and getting up early, that your child might not be rested and have a hard time focusing, paying attention in school, and it could be a little disruptive to their day, not being rested and feeling alert and ready.
A lot of parents probably should have put these plans into place a couple weeks back, because for many kids are going back to school very soon. Some of them in our viewing area are already back in school, but it's not too late. I mean, you just really got to get them into that schedule.
Yes, and if you haven't already, go ahead and start, and you can do some things in the mornings to help your routine. Make sure you do a practice run in the mornings. Choose the outfit the night before. That way there's not that hustle and bustle in the morning. Have backpacks and lunches ready to go by the door in a place where your children know where they are. And on the first day of school, make sure you allow plenty of time. It can always be extra busy that first day of school, so you want to allow that extra time to get there and get to school on time.
And I mean, mentally, during the summertime, like we were saying, kids are going to the playground, they're going to the pool, they're hanging out with family. I mean, how do you also get them into that mindset of, okay, now you have to focus on your school work, and it's not a time for play.
Right. Well, and having those conversations with them, talking to them about what the routine and what the expectations will be. You can start with giving some summer kind of worksheets, brush up on it, this next week coming up before school, and also set those routines in place. Make sure you have homework time and a structured schedule for homework. When the kids come home from school, have there be a routine to it. Let them know what the expectations are, so you can have good study habits, good homework habits, to make sure that the importance is focused on that.
All right, great advice. I'm sure the parents and the teachers will appreciate that, because they'll have some kids who are attentive. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
All right. For more information about how to get your kids back into the routine for school, just log on to danielkids.org or newsforjax.com.